Today, I'm showing you how you can build product recommendation quizzes like this one using AI in a matter of seconds. So we'll be using a tool called Weebly. If you go into their homepage, you can just enter what you need in the prompt right in the landing page, or you can just start for free, create an account, and then you're greeted, of course, with the product. So the use case here is going to be very artificial. Let's say that we have a sandal business, we sell a whole bunch of different sandals, and then we want people to have an interactive quiz where they answer some questions, and then a type of sandal is recommended to them, and ideally, of course, a button that leads them to our Shopify page or to our product's e-commerce page. So let's specify this what we need. So I want a sandal recommendation quiz. Users should be recommended one of 4 sandals, and then we'll say which sandals those are. So let's say that it's a beach sandal, there's a classy sandal, there's a sports sandal, and then we also, of course, have the off-road sandal. We'll ask it to come up with the questions, so come up with the questions that lead to one of these 4 outcomes, and then let AI handle the rest. So of course, as always with AI, the better your prompt, the better the results. So here I'm guessing that the questions are going to be pretty generic. Of course, if it's your product and it's your brand, you have a better idea of what defines sort of the criteria on which you define the ideal product. But as you can see, Weavly AI is building out the entire quiz for us. So we have an outcome or an ending page per type of sandal. And now it's going to come up with the questions and then automatically also for us set up which question leads to which type of outcome. So depending on what people answer, they will see a different result, which is of course the goal of this entire recommendation quiz. So it's done. Let's have a look. So these are the questions. We'll fill these out in a second. So they're pretty basic. As I said, could have probably done better with prompts. And then we have an ending screen per type of sandal. So of course, this needs some tweaking. We'll already just publish so that we can see how this works and what this looks like for the person visiting your store or your webpage. So this is just a quiz, so we have a single choice right here. So let's say that we like relaxing by the beach. Comfort and ease of wear is most important. We wear them at home and we are relaxed and casual. So I think we're probably gonna have the beach sandal, of course. So that's how it works. You fill it in, you get the recommendation based on what you filled in. So you can, of course, tweak the recommendations themselves. So these are the 4 outcomes. You can define how each answer adds weight to a specific outcome. And it's the outcome with the biggest weight that eventually wins. And of course, you can see the results right here. So this is the result that I just entered, and I was the beach sandal type of person. So let's ask for some placeholders for our ending screen. So add placeholder images to each ending screen, and then we'll upload the sandals that we have from our product catalog so that we can make it look a bit nicer just in a second. So this is the cool thing about Weavly AI. Is you could have done this by hand. So I could have pressed the button, added an image, or you can just ask the AI and it will do it for you. So now it added a placeholder for every page. So that's pretty nice. What we're missing is a button that leads us to our Shopify store. So add a button to each ending page. Use the HTML element. And then it's going to add a button to every page, and we'll be able to set the URL which it leads to, which is going to be our Shopify store, of course, afterwards. So you can see the code right here, but if I look at the preview, we have this button which might need some styling. We'll do that right now. So we'll restyle our form. This looks a bit bland. This is the default theme. So make this look more beach-like, although that would probably be one of the outcomes. So in general, we'll go for a beach theme, see what it comes up with. Again, better the prompt, better the outcome. You might have sort of a brand guideline with specific colors in mind. It actually did a pretty good job. This sort of looks like a beach, sand and water. So this already looks a lot better. So let's just add our sandals right now and change this button here. Change the HTML buttons to be the CTA blue, and it's going to update those buttons so that we don't want to have the green. Green doesn't make sense in a beach setting. Okay, so let's add our sandals to the placeholder images, and then we'll have a look at again how it looks when we have the full complete setup. So the way that we set our images is just by selecting the image component, and then we can either choose something from my splash, give it a link, or just upload it, but we already have our sandals available locally. So we have our sandal right here. That might be a bit big, so let's set it to 300 pixels. That's already better. So that looks pretty nice. Let's do the other ones as well, and then republish our form. So where this was the classy sandal, so let's find our classy sandal with a nice diamond on top of it. Nothing says classy like a diamond. Embedded sandal, sports sandals. There we go. And then finally we'll have our off-road sandal as well. And then we'll be all done with our product recommendation quiz. All right, so let's go ahead and publish, and then we're loading our quiz again. So we have same questions as we had before with a nicer design, and let's answer some events right here, submit, and we get the sports sandals with our sandal right here, and we have the shop button, which we haven't set up because we don't actually run a sandal shop, as you might have guessed, but this is where you put the link to your shop, of course, or you could put it as a URL in the text. So all of that data comes into Weebly. Again, if I look at the results, I can see them right here. Of course, if you want your data somewhere else, like Google Sheets, HubSpot, Airtable, or if you want to automate further using NA10 or Zapier or Make, there's a bunch of different integrations that you can explore as well from within Weebly to have your data immediately sit in the tools that you're already using, basically. So that's how you create a product recommendation quiz using AI in a couple of seconds, and then just continue tweaking it. If you like these kind of tutorials and videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.